Oh God, this is gonna be a problem. Let me see if I can get off the Wi-Fi. Oh, maybe I'll just continue until it goes on. Anyways, so here we go. I am in Nashville. I flew in this evening, or this afternoon, just for the day because my eldest is performing at some little dive little bar. He's opening act for some band that got signed up by some label. Whatever. Long story short, I'm here to watch my son perform, and it's really cool. But I want to talk to you about synchronicities because Farhan and I did a talk last Sunday, and what is it? 5 days later, 6 days later, we've been talking back and forth, and she's been teaching me how to sort of be mindful and present and look for signs, and it's crazy. So the coolest thing happened, right? I park kind of in a place at the airport where I usually don't park, but I got to the gate really, really late, literally one of the last ones to get on the plane. And the plane was pretty open, but they sit me next to this person. And I sort of put my stuff down and sit down, and I noticed there's a dog right there. I'm like, oh my God, the most beautiful, gorgeous chocolate, like, I don't even know what he was. He looked like a lab, but I'm telling you, the dog's hair was better than mine, which is not a good thing. But gorgeous, gorgeous, right? Sweet little thing. So Rebecca, this girl, and I start talking, and she's a dog trainer. She lives in Miami and whatever. So, I pet the dog, and then I kind of took a nap. And I woke up, and then right before we were landing, I said, I thought the dog's name was Cody because I'd asked her. So I said, his name is Cody, right? She goes, no, it's Bodhi. And I'm like, Cody, Cody. She goes, no. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So the dog's name is Bodhi, Bodhi. And I go, are you kidding me? She goes, no, as in Bodhisattva. She goes, I wish I could show you his tag. I go, the dog's name is Bodhisattva? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay, this is a sign if there is one. And so I started laughing. I'm like, this is so funny. Farhana's going to love this. I'm sitting next to a woman with a dog named Bodhi. So I go, okay, interesting. Are you into meditation? She goes, yeah, my boyfriend and I absolutely meditate because we're both combat vets. And so it sort of, helps us sort of, deal with everything we've experienced. And I just kind of took a deep breath in and I go, okay, interesting. So let me tell you what I do. I am a therapist, but I do energy work and I do EFT, tapping, and NLP, and hi, Elizabeth, and, theta healing and Reiki and all this other stuff. And so it's great for trauma work. And my services are absolutely free for all veterans. So if you want, I said, I'm happy to work with you. And she was like, yeah, I would love to. I've done some work on it, but yeah, I would love to. So we exchanged phone numbers. We took a picture. I'll post the picture a little bit later, which was cool, right? So I get out of the plane and I'm laughing and I'm just smiling to myself going, thank you. This was amazing. I guess this was supposed to happen. And her and I both said, this was supposed to happen. We were supposed to. Like, there's like 10 seats down the road that are empty. And I get put right next to her, excuse me. So anyways, so then I'm waiting for my Uber driver, right? And the Uber driver comes and picks me up, and I get in, and it's this white guy named Roger, right? In this big old truck. And so, hey, what's up? And he has this, I'm like, interesting. He has never been in this big truck like this. And he's got this southern, sort of accent. He goes, I can really turn it on. And I said, no, just go. But long story short, Roger and I ended up having the most fascinating conversation about, where do I even start? About coincidences or the lack thereof, synchronicities, intuitive, messages. I showed him the book I was reading, which is Ask Your Spirit Guides, I think it is, that I got from my friend Asif last week. And then we talk about past lives and meditation. And he tells me how his girlfriend, just moved out of the apartment today and he broke it off, and how he wants to go volunteer somewhere. And, and like, it was this like incredible conversation. He's like, he says to me, we're going to connect on Facebook, hopefully. But he says, I'm really glad you came in my car because now, I've been haven't sort of done this in a while. But, I was so grateful and so much richer, for the experience. Because where is this? There's like, it's so dark in here all of a sudden. Anyways, so much richer and so much more grateful because it's just, people cross paths, and, if it's just, there's more to this. So Nashville is unfolding. It is cold, wet, rainy. And so I literally took the Uber. They dropped me off at the place where my son was doing sound check. I've been with him for the last hour, driving back and forth, picking people up. And now I'm going to hang up or end the live feed and go and sort of watch him get ready to perform. I think he should be going on in 8, which is, well, I still have an hour. Oh, 20 minutes. I don't know. I can't tell the time difference. But anyways, but the point is, stay mindful, stay awake, look for signs, look for synchronicities, because they're all around us. There's beauty and love all around us. We cross paths for a reason. It's always to serve. It's always to learn or to teach, right? And sometimes it's both. Like Roger and I had this incredible exchange where I definitely learned a lot from him, and he definitely, I hopefully learned something from me. And we talked about so much, and but we, in the brief 20-minute ride, we discussed, how, what the lessons were. I said, what are the lessons? This girl that broke up with you, and he says, I knew day 3 that she was bad news, and I moved her into my place, and I said, you know what Maya Angelou says, right? And he goes, of course. And I said, yeah, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And he goes, yes, I know, and I didn't. And then he goes, it's like, we don't listen to the nudges, that are said. And I said, yes. And Oprah said, that, God is always trying to teach you stuff, and he said, God doesn't give you any more than you can handle. And I said, I agree. But my take on it is that I have chosen the lessons that I want to learn in this lifetime. And so everything that is presenting itself in my life is here to teach me something. So the first time I don't pay attention, it's a little whisper in my ear, right? And then I ignore it. And then it's like a little nudge on my shoulder, and I ignore that. And then it's like a little, hey, wake up, stupid, pay attention. And I ignore that. And then finally the roof like falls on your head, right? And then you can't ignore that. But it's amazing how some people ignore that as well. So the point is, stay awake, stay mindful, be open to the lessons. Pain is here to teach you something. Love is beautiful. I had an amazing conversation with a coworker friend of mine earlier this morning, and he's this incredible guy, who is strong and powerful and big, and yet he's so afraid of having his heart broken. So, I'm like, you're a coward. He's like, I'm not a coward. I'm like, you're a coward in love. Grow a backbone and go into it. So what? Your heart will be broken, right? But what do you have to lose and what do you have to gain, right? Anyways, enough. I'm going to get back in there. I'm going to stream live because I do want you guys to see my baby perform. So I will see you guys soon. And until then, stay blessed. Pay attention to the signs. Be open to love. Be open to light. And be open to the lessons. And love and light. And God bless. Love you all. Bye.